Good afternoon. My name is Greta Gies, and I am the Director of the Lifelong Learning and Recreation Center here at NCC. Welcome to Northwest Iowa Community College's Summer Commencement Ceremony. We will begin in approximately 10 minutes, but before we begin, I need your attention for a few short announcements. In the event of a fire alarm, please proceed calmly to your nearest exit, leave the building, and move away from the building. Please take a moment now to note the location of the nearest exit lights to you. Be aware that the way you entered the building may not be the closest way out. Maps for fire exits and tornado shelters are located throughout our facility. Standing or sitting in the aisles and doorways is not permitted. Our restrooms are located on the west side of our building, and smoking is not allowed on the campus of NCC. Please take a moment now to silence or turn off your cell phones. And thank you for joining us today in the Lifelong Learning and Recreation Center. And congratulations, graduates.
Please rise for the presentation of our country's colors by the Sheldon American Legion Post 145 and the singing of our national anthem by Jessica Williams, Director of Business Services here at NCC. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Summer 2021 commencement ceremony of Northwest Iowa Community College. My name is John Hartog. I am the president of your community college, and we are especially pleased that we are able to gather together today to celebrate this memorable occasion. First, we would like to welcome all the families and friends of our Summer 2021 graduates. All of us from the college, everyone on the board, all the faculty and staff, and all the graduates truly appreciate the vital role that you have played in the success of our graduates. Because of your support and your encouragement, our graduates are here today. So at this time, we ask that all of our graduates, please, if you would stand and turn and face the audience. If you would do that, please. And then now, graduates, by your applause with this standing ovation, would you please honor and thank those special people in your lives who are here today, people who supported you and contributed to your accomplishments. Let's give them a standing ovation. Graduates, you may be seated. Northwest Iowa Community College is governed by a 7-member elected board of trustees who serve 4-year terms without compensation. These distinguished individuals devote hundreds of hours each year as community representatives on the NCC board. Because they are committed to providing area residents the best possible college education at the most reasonable cost possible, we want to commend them and thank them today, and so it is my honor to introduce them at this time. First of all, we have on the platform Mr. Adam Besaw, President of the Board. Mr. Besaw resides in Sheldon and is a Senior R&D Designer at Maintainer in Sheldon. He is a member of the Board and has been since 2013. Second, Mr. Larry Hoekstra, Vice President of the Board, is also on the platform. Mr. Hoekstra resides in Hull and is a retired safety professional. He has been serving as a trustee for NCC since 2001. And third, Mr. Stephen Simons, Director of Economic Development for Lyon County. He's been serving on the board since 2014. Let's give these 3 members of our Board of Trustees a round of applause. We also have some board members who are unable to be with us today. Dr. Loretta Birkland from Sibley is the co-owner of Sibley Veterinary Clinic, and she has served as a trustee since 2001. Ms. Cynthia Porter of Haywarden, co-owner of Porter Funeral Home, has been serving as a trustee since 2009. Mr. Leroy Van Kekerix of Orange City is the president and CEO of Iowa State Bank. He's been on the Board of Trustees since 2002. And then Mr. Steve Loshman of Calumet. He is the owner of CS Agro Service and Hicks Electric Service of Calumet, Phillips Modern Ag Service of New Hampton, and the Concrete Guys of Sutherland. He has been serving since 2012. We are sincerely thankful for all of our board members and for their remarkable service. Also with us today on the platform is Ms. Erin Latona, Executive Dean of Student and Academic Services. Please stand and remain standing. We also have 2 of our college deans with us today, Ms. Leah Murphy, Dean of Arts, Science, Business, and Health, Ms. Beth Sibeneller-Woodall, Registrar and Associate Dean of Student Services, and we have other members of the Administrative Council who are with us today. Would you, administrators, please stand and join these deans? I thank the members of our fine faculty. Would you please stand? Without you, there would be no instruction. Imagine that, a college with no instruction. And we would not be here today. You're the locomotives for the education train, and we thank you for teaching our students. And then all the members of the college staff who are present with us today, would you please stand? Your faithful service has assisted our students in their successes. Our faculty and our staff have instructed and have mentored these graduates. They have encouraged and guided these graduates. And some of you graduates can think back and remember to not only the instruction but also to the encouragement from the staff. So let's give all of these college employees a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Higher education loves commencement activities. It's a great way to commemorate what we're all about. And really, graduates, this is your day. And we celebrate you and your accomplishments. You did it. And you are here because of the excellent education that you have received at NCC, an education provided by our faculty and staff, their expert knowledge and their outstanding service to you. This made your education here at NCC not only high quality, but also as low cost as possible. And so on behalf of everyone here today, your family and your friends whom we've acknowledged, our entire college community, including the members of our Board of Trustees, we would like for you, please, graduates, to accept our heartfelt congratulations on this very momentous occasion. Commencement celebrates your success and marks a new beginning, that is, the next chapter in your life story. The meaning of success is personal. It changes as your priorities and your goals change. The resilience that each one of you has displayed will benefit you going forward in the days ahead, days of change. Preparation is the key to future success, and you have shown that you are prepared for almost anything. You have successfully completed the requirements for your diploma or for your degree. Done. Now, what will be your next successful endeavor? It will be whatever you make of it. So what will you work on next? Your family? Your career? Another degree? Hey, maybe another degree here at NCC. Graduates, please remember that NCC played a part in the early chapters of your success story, but your life is your life, and it is your story to write. What will you make of it? As you turn the page, you look ahead, you plan, be wise with your choices, work hard, treat others with kindness, be trustworthy, be bold with your goodness and generous even to a fault. Make the most of your life. Write some great chapters in your success journey. I hope some of them are humorous. We do not wish you an easy life, though, but we do wish you a life of fulfillment, a life of accomplishment, and a life of true happiness. Remember, always remember, that you are joining the NCC Alumni Association. Northwest Iowa is a better place because of NCC alumni. And many of you who are here today are NCC alumni. Welcome back to campus. Actually, the world is a better place because of NCC alumni. So I welcome you to the NCC Alumni Association. You join others who are busy making the world a better place. As you leave here today, you go out as ambassadors of NCC. We invite you to come back often to your community college, maybe eventually to serve on a program advisory committee, or perhaps to help with the Alumni Association, or maybe even to pitch in and help with some foundation events. How will you share your future successes with NCC and with its future students? It's a great question. Perhaps you will support the next generation of students or mentor some through an apprenticeship. It's exciting, really, to consider what you will do for NCC as you pay it forward in the years ahead. Again, congratulations, graduates, and best of wishes from your college to you. We wish you the very best with your future. This afternoon's commencement speaker is Jenny Hollison. Jenny grew up in Everly, Iowa, where she was a member of the last class to graduate high school at Clay Central Everly in 2019. Throughout her 2 years at NCC, she has made herself at home within the radiologic technology program and has worked as an NCC student ambassador. Jenny's speech is entitled, appropriately enough, "The Chapters of Our Life." Please welcome Jenny Hollison.
Thank you. I'd like to lead by thanking everyone for attending today's commencement ceremony. Not only does this event represent all of the graduates' hard work today, marks a beginning to new adventure and growth. Throughout our last 2 years at NCC, we have acquired new skills, gained lifelong friends, and made unforgettable memories. To get started, I'd like to tell you all a little bit about myself. Growing up, I've always been told that life does not come with a handbook. Society might try to tell you that there's a right or wrong way to go about life, but the truth is, it's okay if you choose to go to a trade school after high school. It's okay if you want to attend a university instead. And it's okay if you jump into the workforce right away, and it's okay in whatever order you choose to do it in. Some of my peers had no idea where they were going after graduation, and others seemed to have it all mapped out. See, the beauty in living life without a handbook is that you get to write the chapters. This is your book. For me, I was extremely uncertain. As I started to really dive into what career paths I thought would make me happy, I landed myself at NCC. I grew up in the very small town of Everly in a close-knit community, and leaving home was scary to me. Sheldon welcomed me with open arms into the X-ray program, and while I thought it might be a good fit for me, I still wasn't sure if this was going to be my passion. But I thought, well, I'm not too far from home, and my scholarships here won't be breaking my bank. At the end of the day, this will be a degree I can support myself with. So I stuck it out, and a few months in, I knew this is exactly where I was supposed to be. From the friends I met in clinical and on campus and the skills I learned, I just knew that this was the path I was meant to take. Even now, for someone who wasn't sure if this would even feel right, I still want to go on and eventually get certified in other imaging modalities and pick up new skills within the X-ray field. The moral of my story is that life will take you where you're meant to go if you're willing to work hard for it. If you have your life all planned out from this day forward, I'll give all the power to you. But what I'm getting at is that it's okay if you don't, because I didn't. And yet, here I am standing in front of an audience telling you that I figured it out. Now, don't be fooled, I don't have it all figured out. The truth is, I'm not even sure where I will be 1 year from now. However, as long as you're working hard and you're finding things that fill your happiness, the handbook will write itself, and you'll end up exactly where you're meant to be. Moving forward, as many of you will leave this event as an entry-level employee, don't forget to remind yourself of your own value. Remind yourself that you are absolutely worthy and capable of being independent and doing great things. For me, graduating high school was exciting. Graduating college is terrifying because we're all on our own now, and this is real life. The tasks of adulting are coming in full throttle. We're learning to navigate interviews and decide if we're ready to settle down. Maybe you're deciding to travel or move states away to start a new adventure. Whatever this event may mean for you, take these new opportunities head on and shock those around you. Go above and beyond what is expected of you, because work ethic and effort goes a long way, not only in the workforce, but in personal life as well. People will pick up on it, they will respect you for it, and building a healthy and strong career involves building healthy relationships around it. The real world is intimidating, but if you're doing what makes you happy, there's nothing more intimidating than that. I'm so grateful for my time spent here and the lessons I've learned along the way. Those who you choose to surround yourself with truly do contribute to your character, and NCC is a great environment for that. As I close up, I just want to thank our audience once more for celebrating with us today, and to the class of 2021, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Erin Latona, Executive Dean of Student and Academic Services, who will provide a special recognition of student achievement and present the candidates for degrees and diplomas. Ms. Latona.
Good afternoon, and thank you for being here today with us. NCC graduation ceremonies are held at the end of spring, summer, and fall terms. This past academic year, 411 students became graduates from NCC. Today, we also celebrate those who are completing their high school education through NCC and receiving their diplomas today. We'll begin by honoring those graduates who are veterans of the United States Armed Forces. Veterans, we thank you for your service to our country, and we thank you and your families for the many sacrifices made to defend our freedoms. NCC has a long and distinguished history of student achievement. At this time, we would like to recognize those students who are with us today who have brought honor to themselves and to the college by their achievements. State Skills USA medalists, please stand and face the audience. Is that everybody? Let's give these students a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Here at NCC, we celebrate academic excellence and leadership development. So at this time, we would like to recognize Addison Lincoln, who has been inducted into the Phi Theta Kappa National Honor Society. Addison, will you please face the audience? Let's give Addison a well-deserved round of applause for her excellent leadership, both in and out of the classroom. Our graduates who are wearing gold cords are honors students who have attained a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher on a 4.0 scale. Would you honored students please stand and face the audience? Also, from among this group, there is one student who earned a 4.0 cumulative GPA at NCC. That student is Justin Carrier. Let's acknowledge his hard work and all of their hard work with a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. And finally, a few words for our graduates. First, there is a difference between college and life. Usually in college, you are taught a lesson, and then you are given a test to see how much you've learned. In life, you are given tests that teach you lessons. Learn those lessons quickly so that you do not need to retake those tests. Second, you've acquired skills and knowledge during your time of study at NCC. Now, as graduates, we encourage you to put your skills and knowledge to good use, and over time, you will acquire experience and wisdom. And third, everyone here wishes you the very best in the years to come, every one of you. Make good on our best wishes, graduates, by finding your place in the world and sharing your gifts with those who you encounter. And now it is time for the presentation of the candidates for degrees and for diplomas. As students' names are called, they will come forward to receive their diplomas. Mr. Adam Besaw, the students listed in the program, having met the requirements prescribed by the Northwest Iowa Community College and the Iowa Department of Education, are candidates for graduation.
Leslie Mariana Quadros. Bryce Garrett Voss. Alyssa May Vasquez. Clarissa Rocha. Eli J. Martins. Trustin Andrew Allen. Brock Andrew Asbill. Spencer Allen Boobin. Justin Charles Carrier. Peyton Floyd Clipperton. Jeffrey Christopher Eagle. Dalton David Fredericks. Luke Daniel Giesman. Stephen James Heilman. Jarrett James Hewitt. Colby Joseph Jacoby. Luke Stephen Krager. Isaac William Leedy. Nathan Robert Lydiard. Nathaniel Lee Monahan. Isaiah Vaughn Monson. Nathan Joseph Monteith. Titan Andrew John Opperman. Lucas James Recker. Jackson James Rice. Angelo Dean Rottinghouse. Skylar August Vetter. Miguel Angel Garcia. Moises Antonio Rivera. Nicholas Leo Haynes. Grace Ann Hoogers. Dakota James Ament. Robert Dean Belt. Mariah Renee Boos. Justin Christopher DeWeird. Sean Thomas Hexamer. Samuel Ryan Hoekstra. Justin L. Heisinga. Cordell Z. Quaker. Miguel Angel Mandragon. Jeffrey A. Peterson. Darren Michael Rensink. Lindsay Joanne Sassman. Andrew Joseph Schwartz. Lucas Allen Sint. Misty Dawn Spalding. Ethan Van Bemmel. Jacob Allen Voss. Brooklyn Ray Dow. Jordan Elizabeth Yeltima. Nicholas Scott Abbas. Zach Michael Gazavi. Samuel L. Crafton. Braden Henry Kuiper. Caleb John Meyer. Matthew Aaron Quinn. Reed Elliott Van Vorst. McKenna Rose Aarons. Morgan Lynn Fisher. Christina Ray Galvin. Sydney M. Harold. Jenny Lynn Hollison. Hannah Jane Jenkinson. Kelsey G. Kenniger. Taylor Lee Watts. Addison Grace Lincoln.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Northwest Iowa Community College, by the statutes of the Code of Iowa, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, diplomas, and certificates. The degrees and diplomas placed in your hands shall ever be testimony of your academic achievement. Graduates, congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you these 2021 summer graduates of Northwest Iowa Community College. Graduates, you are well prepared with knowledge, skills, and abilities to serve those around you. Make the most of your life stories. We are delighted with your accomplishments, excited with your futures, and eager to see what you do in the years ahead. Again, graduates, congratulations. And this concludes our graduation ceremony. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. And again, congratulations.